get what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. I never learned it. To your endless updates, I avoid them. To your subtle whispers, I never needed. Your potential matches, I always hated who you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I'm raising my white flag. To your false economy, I watch the numbers collide. To your false economy, I touch your humble ground. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I'm raising my white flag. To your false economy, I watch the numbers collide. To your false economy, your tiny Ziploc bags. To your false economy, I let the market decide.
Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now?
Depot Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about to get underway. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Number 20. Fernando Tatis.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
He's there. He's got it. One down. Now the left fielder, Cam. Smith.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Tatis runs. Pitches low. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. In the air, right field. Betts gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Lau at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ball outside.
Tatis at third with 2 away. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Digging in, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Woodruff, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. In time to Vaughn. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone. He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off.
Got him. Strikes out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Leading off, Eugenio Suarez.
Ball, that's down.
On the ground. And that one handled. The throw to first.
That's an out.
One out in the second. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
High fly ball, right field. Betts settles under it. 2 away. Andrew Vaughn now.
7, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner. And they'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll touch them all. The Padres score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now Otto Lopez. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit hard. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Puts it away for the out. 1 out, man at first. Here's Betts. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
This one in the air, right field. Out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, stepping in, Freddie Fermin.
Freddie Fermin.
On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Padres, the right
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Out to short. Nice stop to first. And they get the out.
There.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jackson Merrill.
Next is the designated hitter, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. Rip, but it curls foul. Man at second. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next to the Padres,
Cam Smith getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Out to short, base hit, and a run in to score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. That one fouled off. Two on, one out. In the dirt.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Base hit. Merrill around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. 3-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. To the plate.
Hey.
Save. It's 4-zip.
Up next to the Padres,
So up next,
the center
Pete
fielder,
Crow
number 4,
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1.
No.
Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Stepping in for San Diego, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. White should have this one. Brings it in. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here's the Marlins DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ball.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So digging in, Mauricio Dubon.
The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Lau sends it to first. 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back.
Rudder takes off in the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second.
Ball.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Out to short, Dubon. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Late on that fastball. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. Inside corner for a strike. Lopez stands at second with 2 gone. Out towards right center field. White on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That's a ball.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Marlins down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. A solo shot. And they inch closer. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Here's Mookie to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Cam Smith.
Cam Smith.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That hit him.
Dead ball.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Second baseman
Brandon Lowe, the next up for the Padres.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Home on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Up next for the Padres.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive, fair ball. Lowe around second, headed for third. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Up next for the Padres, the first
Now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. He's already homered here in this one, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Padres, 1 for 2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The Padres trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that's ripped for a base hit. One run across. He's in there. It's 7-1.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be
new pitcher for the Marlins, Steven Cruz.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now, 1 for 3.
power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Alec Burleson. Fouled off left side.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Right side. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Gurriel. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Gurriel.
And it's fouled away. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2. That one out to right. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. Marlins set down in order. Top 6. So here's the Padres DH, Jackson Merrill. This one in the air, center field. White moving under this one. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Cam Smith.
The left fielder, number 11, Cam Smith.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Batter number 5.
2 down, bases empty.
Brandon
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Foul ball. 0-1 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. That's ripped. Base hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman.
Now a chance for Eugenio Suarez. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases. So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Pete Crow. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler Kinley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there.
No, that's foul.
And that's a foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score.
Slings to first. That's the third out. Inning over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed. Oh, wow, what a stop. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Andrew Vaughn now at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Next for the Padres, Otto Lopez. Late on that fastball. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. In the air, center field. White drifts towards it, and there's one down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lopez around third. He'll score easily, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Edward Bizardo comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the swing.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. First and second, one out. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Cracks his bat and pops him up. The flip, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Eugenio Suarez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Struck him out swinging. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Brett Glay Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Digging in, Hunter Goodman. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Betts into second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So man aboard, Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. Inside, almost got him. That's to third. And it gets by him. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score, and it's 14-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but
that is the inning. (14-2) at the end of this one for Chris Singleton.